Well, hello there. It's story time. So, several years ago, I was living in Arizona and I was working at a shop, just like I always have, cutting hair. And at that point, I'd already been at it a good 30 some years. So, one day, two younger girls who'd only been at it a few years walked up to me and asked, Lori, do you ever feel like all the years you've been cutting hair that there's some hair in your lungs? And I responded with, well, I don't think I know. And in my typical fashion, I proceeded to tell quite a story with a very straight face. So they said, well, how do you know? And I said, I don't think you girls are going to want to hear this. I'm not sure. I think it's going to scare you, and I don't want you to not want to do hair anymore. Anyway, they said, oh no, please, we want to know. I said, okay. Well, girls, it's going to take about 20 years, but it's inevitable. One day, you're going to cough up a hairball, and there is no stopping it. Well, the look of horror on their faces, I mean, they just stood there absolutely aghast. I said, now listen, you've got a lot of time, and now that you know about it, you can't prevent it, but there is something that you can do to help alleviate it. And one of the girls said, well, what is that? And I said, well, much like a cat, if you coat the tip of your nose with a little bit of Vaseline and lick it off every day, eventually when that hairball comes up, it's going to be lubricated and it's going to come up so much easier than if it were dry. Well, I got to say, it probably took them at least a full minute to figure out that I was screwing around with them. These are some of my best days. I just love chatting with people. Please subscribe. You don't want to get a hairball, and you're going to need my advice on how to prevent it.